So it's time for some pod racing. I'm looking forward to record this. It's pretty loud. It's been a long time since I've played this. Oh, we've been getting the, oh dear.
Welcome to Tatooine, pod race fans. We have perfect weather today for the Bota Classic.
And a big turnout here from all corners of the Outer Rim territories. I see the contestants are making their way
I
out
don't
onto the
remember
starting grid.
this introduction.
The reigning champion of the Bota Classic and
Again, I
the
played the
proud favorite,
N64 version, so
Solowa.
might not have been there. I'm pretty
Our
sure it wasn't
couplings
there
are being
either.
activated. Our glorious host, Jabba the Hutt, has moved into the arena.
But yeah, this game suddenly got released today on the Switch, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to stream, so there we go.
Wow, look at that. It's the galaxy-famous Gaz Gano.
It looks like the young human boy, Anakin Skywalker.
I hope he has better luck this time.
I guess this is from the PC or the PlayStation version then, because this wasn't on the N64 version. Which is interesting, because I thought it was just a straight up port from the N64 version, but I guess not. Might as well let this roll out for now, since I've not seen it before. Bloody hell, it's warm today. That looks nice. Hello, Dada. Hello, Darad. Yeah, this game was supposed to be releasing last month, but it suddenly got pulled for no reason. Well, no reason, they probably weren't done with it, and all of a sudden it got released today, so... Oh, it just stops here. Oh no, it still continues. I literally have no idea about this cutscene at all. Good to see the cutscenes are crispy as fuck. But do you know where these cutscenes are from? Because they weren't on the N64. And that's the version I played. PC version. Okay. Figured as much. Okay, so yeah, that just Pro Controller. Let's see then. This is the same now. Hello there, Knight. So yeah, the first time I played this game, it was on an emulator. Me and a friend of mine played a lot of this back in the day. Okay. You can piss off, Anakin. I don't like you. Who else did we start with? I don't know if I think it was on the PlayStation 1. Mage with God damn it, Red. Is that bald? No. Probably will be going with Gazganos because the one I prefer to be going with you don't unlock for a while anyway. Okay, so that's all. I'll just start with the beginning one. How much was it anyways? It was 12, 13 euros, so it wasn't too much. I don't think I have any money, so might as well check anyway. This is not buy parts.
Welcome
Hello
to
there.
Watto's shop, huh? Take a look around. I got everything you need, huh?
I have no money. No. Yeah, much. How is the audio anyway? I think it's a
Achubananaya!
bit high, isn't it? Hold on.
Tulpa da bunky dunko!
Lowered it a little bit. So yeah, let's just get into it right away. Oh, this is also new. This was the only thing you saw
Tatooine,
on the
Padres fans.
N64 version.
Our glorious host, Jabba the Hutt, has moved into the arena.
Yamo de Jabba the Hutt.
Is it showing us the same cutscene as before? No, it's not. Yeah, this was literally anything you saw in the N64 version, so it's a bit more than cartridge space. Yeah, probably.
There he is, the reigning champion of the Coastal Classic and the proud favorite, Sobuba.
Game's really loud, yeah. Oh my trigger buttons are lost, okay? Why is this game so loud? It's literally on the same amount of audio capturing as it is otherwise. I hope this is better. Can't hear you over the noise. Surprised that the game is so damn loud though, like jeez. If it's still too loud, don't tell you. Don't tell me, don't tell you. Sounds good now. Alright. Nobody about the game is so loud for some reason. It's kinda odd. Piss off, Anakin. Where do I boost on this? I need my boost. Come on. Okay, so there's some boost rocks there. I think I need to mess around with the controls there for a moment because I have no idea what I'm doing with my controls. Options. Show controls. Alright. Okay, so it's slide. What the hell is sliding? I've never done that. Steer, change view, boosts, air brakes, roll. Roll. I can't modify them at all either, can I? No, I can't modify them at all. Damn. Okay, so R is repair. I is slide as well. Okay. Lens flash on. What's the difference between classic and racing? Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so there we go. Let's try that again. Without my eardrums getting blasted out. This is a more 64 layout. I have no idea, because like I said, I only played this on emulator back in the day. And every computer has always had trouble with emulating this game too, so it always has been glitched of some sort. I didn't even know there was a drift option to begin with. Like, damn. Okay, so that's how you boost, that's all you need to know, because you need to go fast. Hello there, Mayuri. All you need to do in this game is going fast. No one cares about breaking down. Why would you break? You have to be in the first place. Now, I do have to say that Robert is on a bit of a tricky position there. I can just barely reach it with my thumb, and I don't want to let go of acceleration either, so it's a bit weird.
It's a new lap record.
But you can boost in this game, but if you boost for too long, you will overheat your engines and they will fly on fire. They catch fire, rather. There's some zero G on some map. Yeah, I know. The which planet? No, it wasn't the planet. It was an asteroid belt. I've forgotten the name of it though. I've forgotten the name of it. I do remember one of the tracks named Executioner because it was a really weird name for just a racing track. Why would you take a racing track and name it Executioner out of all things? The repair button is going to need to get some used to. There's any Tuscan Invaders. I don't know. It's not going to be in this one because this is the training track, not the Grand Prix one.
It's a new lap record.
I guess we'll see in due time. I think there was something there though. I remember some Tuscan Raider sounds, I believe. I'm not sure, it's been a long while. At least the port is looking good because, like I said, on the emulator there was so much issues. Like sometimes I didn't even see the port I was sitting in. Apparently, it's the last one. I've picked. Was it the last one? I think it was almost the last one. I know that the Grand Prix was one of the last tracks in one of the races, but I should say the last race in some of the Grand Prix, but. There's multiplayer in this game, but I don't think they added it for online. Sadly. Yeah, we've got boost. I don't care if that reads. Just go. It's a lost graphic anyway.
It's a new lap record.
There we go. Split screen only. It would be nice. And now you got Watto humming the most nicely contained music. Okay, so I think it was Aladar Bedos which was the part that I liked that much. There's a speedway. Hold on. Nope. The first place banner still clips through the window. They couldn't fix that apparently. But now I should have some money for some parts at least.
Back again, huh?
Or maybe I should save my money until I got that other part, because I'm not sure how it works. So how is everyone doing tonight? On this very hot Tuesday. Eesh, it's warm.
The Mongaza Spice Mines, second only to Kessel in spice production. The air is thick with tension out there today.
Yes, not to mention all that dust. I see that our host, the guild boss himself, the infamous Graf-Zuga, is about to signal the start of the race.
I've never seen these cutscenes. It's nice to see. Good to package. That's good to hear.
He's on Team Tokaigalese for this race. Just look at the size of those engines.
Told you to fix thing already for your friends. Hello there, Vexen. This one was really short and easy. It's kind of weird because this is the second track in the Grand Prix and it's way shorter than the first one. Maybe when the red is over we could do multiplayer at some point. It'd be fun. We'll see. Come on, I want to boost. can't really boost long on this track, sadly, because it's really short, as you can see. Trying to change the map now. Oh dear. This used to circle your entire screen, but now it's widescreen, it's not happening anymore. It's nice that they made it widescreen though. That's nice. But I used to play this game so much on my computer back in the day. The first computer I played it on, it was also lagging, so it wasn't perfect at all. Fun game though. Probably the best thing that the prequel trilogy gave us. The existence of pod racing. I think widescreen and better frame rate are the only changes. Well, that's good changes. I mean, I guess they could have polished up the pod race and the graphics maybe a little bit, but that's fine for what it is. And so we have earned our first new racer. I don't really care for him now. Dear God, it's warm in here. Full 10 seconds, no. Is it 10 seconds? I think it's 10 seconds faster in the second place. The drift is very good on hard turns. That's the thing, I never knew drift was a thing in this game. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is where we get Beato's part. Probably my favorite by design.
Welcome, pod racing fans, to Ando Preem.
Everything's kinda low down.
Andovi Bindu Monks. Your host, the wisest of the wise, Ten Abu Donba.
Why do monks care for pod racing? This is apparently a port of the PC version instead of the N64 version. Because it has these cutscenes, which I've never seen before.
The current record holder for this chap is Aldar Beto.
Alright. This one is a long one though. The music is goddamn loud here. Also in the N64 version you didn't get any music until the last track. Last lap I should say, not last track. Some random wooden bridge. It's really weighed on size though, because these things are pretty big, so that wooden bridge is also pretty big. Comparison to a normal one. Can I access the options from here? No, I can't. I guess I'm going to check after the race just if I can see something with the music, if I can lower that a little bit. Because the voices are really low compared to... Oh crap. Ah! Okay, knowing that I can drift makes this ice a little bit better to deal with, but it's still a pain. Piss off. Also, if your pod gets destroyed, you will just get a new one anyway, but set you back a little bit. I haven't done Star Wars music in a long time. I hope that when I upload this on YouTube, I'm not going to get trouble with the Star Wars music though. Because, well, you know how companies are these days. You know how companies are. I know there is a shortcut on this one. Let's see if I can reach it. Oh, the drifting is amazing here. So much for crashing into the walls here all the time. And the shortcut is around here. There we go. Not sure if it's much shorter though, but it's a long stretch you can just boost in, which is very nice. Oof. Yeah, there we go, crashed. Never got so much speed that the crash shouldn't really matter, but still. The entrance to it is really hard to get, yeah. But now that I know that I can drift, it makes it a little easier to get into it than without it, really. Also makes me wonder how big those stands are in real life, because... well, these balls are pretty big as well, so... there we go again. I don't know what my favorite planet is to race on though. I think it's Melistar, because I like the green water effect. Which we should see soon. I don't think it was 4 of them, but... yeah, don't you overheat or something. But yeah, it handles pretty well if you figured out the controls. I just flew straight into that one, come on. I don't see anyone on the minimap, so I have a pretty good aim. This is a Switch part of the version, which just got released today. I was going to stream today, but I didn't really have any idea what I wanted to stream yet. Then I saw the news that this was suddenly released. So that was like, yeah, okay, now I know what I want to stream. Okay, let's see if we can get there again. There we go. I think the next one is the water planet, when I think about it. Oh! Repair that thing, it's bad, it's not good. That will also make you slow down a little bit, I forgot about that. After this race, I'm first going to check out the sound options though. See if there's something I can change, because this is pretty loud. It's not like there is much voice acting you can hear, but still. This is pretty darn loud. Hey, don't you warn me. I was gonna look behind me, but why would I want to do that? Oh no, they're right behind me. I'm trying to repair, it's costing me a lot of speed here. The first Grand Prix shouldn't be too hard, I think. It's not until the second one I'll probably start having issues. Yeah, definitely need to check an option for the music, because this is really damn loud. It's more music than anything else. There we go. Well, 10 seconds faster than the first one. The tracks are only going to get longer from here on out now. And there we go, that's the pod I usually go with. So, let's switch to that one and get some upgrades. Oh, the record holder wasn't even second. Interesting. Some of these aliens look so damn weird though. Jeez. Ah, Aquaralis, that one. Yeah. Now where is it? Thank you for your service, Cascano. Buy some bedroids. Yeah, I know. Need those as well. Options. Ah, there we go. Yeah, let's lower that a little bit. They both were on maximum volume, so no wonder it was so goddamn loud. Might explain a lot. Oh, they also give you something. I always find it funny that there was an option for lens flares. It's like, okay. Bedroids. How much money do I have anyway?
You want to buy Petroid?
I can buy one of those.
They help you fix your pod racer, you know.
And buy parts. Let's check the junkyard
Look
first.
around. I got a lots of a junk.
I know you have a lot of junk. How much is this? Yeah, sure. Acceleration would be nice too, and top speed. Don't have enough money for that though. Yeah, that's a bit much.
You're gonna lose unless you upgrade your pod racer, I think.
Oh, shut up. You just want money from me.
Putenanolia!
Hello there, Akane. Okay, so what do you have in store yourself? Ah, sure. It's rather cheap, really.
You cannot deal, Sepulva. He
Acceleration.
always wins.
So I can trade in and I get... Right. Acceleration is good to have. He stopped stalking him. No, he wasn't streaming today. I guess I don't have enough for anything else by the looks of it. Cooling. Well, that's cheap, I might as well.
He always wins.
Might as well get that one
You'll
too.
not find a better deal anywhere, I think.
You can also look around the place, but there isn't much to see. There's a very crusty looking 3 CPO.
Have you seen my chance cube?
There is a other 3 CPO. There is R2. And that seems to be about it. I like Asgana more as a character than this guy, but I like this guy's Spot Racer more, so... Alright, let's get going. I always thought it was a giant octopus. I guess it kinda looks like an octopus.
It's a gorgeous evening here on the Ocean World Aqualaris.
The perfect setting for one of the most scenic pod races in the galaxy. Your host, the lovely and gracious governess, Hanabe Mengaris.
I never knew there were cutscenes in this, it's kinda funny. Stadium is looking crusty as always.
The current record holder for this track is
First 7 minutes you should find with any upgrades. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
fast.
It's not until the second Grand Prix where you started to need them. This one is fast though. It's acceleration, jeez. Fido. Okay, the music is a lot better now. It's not that loud anymore. Oh. I keep forgetting the wrong button for this. I keep forgetting I need to hold in the trigger button instead of pressing A to race. This is kind of weird. Music isn't blasting anymore, no. I should have checked the sound options sooner. And this date came out today, unless you mean the original, then I have no idea actually. 1998, jeez. I'm getting old now, because I remember going to the cinema seeing the movie itself. I remember my dad picking me up from some sort of sport activity I was doing. And he was like, "No, I don't care that there is a match today or something." Is it even? I think it was just, what do you call it? Just, how do you even call it in English, Alright, so yeah, the drifting is going to be handy in this one. Because these stunts are really annoying. Since I didn't know you could drift, well, it's a little better now.
It's a new lap record.
think it was just a gymnastics competition or something that my dad told me from. And then we went to go see the movie, which was in the hometown cinema, which barely got anything when I think about it, so it's surprising that Star Wars was there. And I remember it being crowded, but that's about it that I remember of the launch of the Star Wars movie back then. You remember not understanding everything in the movie, but fights were cool. Oh crap. Fair enough. I had seen Star Wars before though. Oh, hadn't I? Pretty sure I did. Though I didn't realize that Anakin was Darth Vader later down the line. So, yeah, I didn't get everything. I did guess that the Emperor was the same person as the one shown in the holograms there, but I didn't know the Emperor was Palpatine himself yet, despite his name. I mean, everyone who was older than me probably knew, but I did. These turns are a lot easier now that I know I can drift.
It's a new lap record.
Pairing would be nice if it were to go faster though. Should be easy. I don't think I'm going to get passed by in the last round anymore, but I also remember really enjoying Clone Wars, the Clone Wars movie. Attack of the Clones, rather. Despite everyone giving so much flack to it nowadays. I think I just enjoyed the wide-scale universe more from the prequel instead of being bored as with the Naboo part. The Naboo part wasn't that interesting now. I can agree on that. I did love the factory part near the end though, when Geonosis. Why is the ground reflecting my pod racer? It's weird. Okay, now that some more people have come here, how is everyone doing tonight? How are you doing, Akane? You specifically. There we go, easy victory. Also, the LEGO Star Wars games were really great. Maybe I should stream those at some point, because I have most of the games of that. I think I've got the entire trilogy on Steam. Not counting the new sequel trilogy though. I've never played those games. I played some of the first one because I got it as a Christmas gift, but that's about it. And then we got to this thing. Honestly, I never stopped I stopped caring after I got this pod racer most of the time. Ah, Malastar. With the green water. You 100%ed them as a child back then. That was a lot of fun. The Star Wars games are pretty good. Also kind of sad when you think about it that the LEGO Star Wars games are probably the most accurate movie tie-in games there are. Which is kind of sad. Though I remember playing a PlayStation 1 Star Wars 1 game, but it was also pretty fun. Though the Coruscant section was horrible. Because you got to play as some guy who didn't even have a lightsaber. Which was pretty annoying.
Find a better deal anywhere.
Imagine playing a Star Wars game without a guy with a lightsaber. That's just lame.
Pretty good, no doubts there, huh?
I know, wait, that's breaking. I want speed.
Outlanders.
I want
They come
speed.
here. How do they find
I still don't have enough money for that.
They come
Crap.
here, mess up my store. Hey.
Yes, Corby Donkey.
No idea what you're saying. Malasar. Clone Wars game on the PlayStation 2. I'm just sad that we never got to see planets like Malistar on the in the movies. Now instead of that, in the sequel trilogy, you get another fucking desert planet. Like, for fuck's sake, I've seen enough sand planets for a long time now.
Green Racer, Doug Bolton is on the track today. Oh, he is gonna be tough to beat.
So this one has a forced boost segment where you have to jump over a gap. And for some reason I always fail that despite using boost so much, because it got me by surprise. I hate sand. I mean, I can relate to Anakin in that regard. I really hate sand. But I just find it so unoriginal that for the movies, there's like so much desert planets. Even in Rogue One there is a desert planet. Hey, come on, people. There's more different biomes you could use for your movies. Don't be so boring like this. And no, I mean there was a movie tie-in game with on PlayStation 1, which was pretty good for what it was. You could play as Obi-Wan and you could pick up like a chain gun, something like that. Okay, so after this, Sharp Turn was the force boost segment. Oh no, wait, it's there. Crap. Oh, I made it at least. Sharp Turn is at the end, I forgot about that. I hate this corner. I hate this corner. They always go back to sand planets. Yeah, for some reason they are. And that just annoys me, because, I mean, there's so much different locales you can go to, but no, it's always sand all the goddamn time. New trilogy? Yeah, here you go, you got Jakku. And then Jeddah in the in Rogue One. It's just annoying, it's just so, you know, unoriginal. Afraid to take risks, I guess. Then again, I also like Mustafar, but yeah, that might be just me being edgy. I'm not sure. At least the planet in the last movie was interesting, I guess. Exegol, I think the name was. And I boot. Okay. How did I make that? I know there was a second game, but I fit. Wasn't that just a remaster or something? PlayStation 2? Something like that? I don't know. I never had a PlayStation 2 back in the day, so. Even the PlayStation 1 wasn't my own. It was like my mother's boyfriend at the time. We just hijacked it for most of the time, however. We never played on it. Okay, unless something weird happens, I should win this one. Sure to charge my boost this time in time ahead. How the hell did I make that? Fuck. Oh, we're getting close now. Shit. He's right behind me now. Fuck, there he is. No, come back here. Shoot. Still haven't seen the last movie. Yeah, just avoid it. Just avoid it. It's pretty bad. I mean, my parents both liked it, but there was a lot of, how should I say it? A lot of inconsistency. All right, this is the asteroid one with the zero gravity section. I think I'll just find without upgrades.
Greetings, convicts, hoodlums, ruffians, outlaws, and other treacherous scum of Uvo 4.
It's been a long time since the last race here at this maximum security facility, but time is something you've all got plenty of, right? Well,
So wait, this is
you any longer.
this asteroid is a prison?
The host you all know and love, I'm
Huh.
sure the all-seeing,
Interesting, I didn't know that. The more I learned. Sequel trilogy tried to make Sherlock, that would have been decent reviews if you didn't get fucking Star Wars name. Yeah. The first one was alright, I guess, but then it went downhill. I mean, the first one was pretty much just a copy-paste of episode 4, really, with different kind of paint, but I mean, it wasn't bad on its own, it was just alright. Everything that came after it was a disappointment, however. Alright. This thing moves. Do all of the Fates is playing here? Never knew that. Huh. I think there's some texture missing now. Also, this being a prison facility makes sense that it has those searchlights up. Okay, so this section is anti-gravity and it's very weird and wonky to control. Oh, damn it. I mean, the problem with the last movie is that it retcons a lot of stuff that happens in the 7th movie. 8th movie, I should say. Which makes sense because they just had a different director for the for movie 8 instead of movie 9 and 7. If they didn't do that, then I think a lot of issues would have been prevented. Could have been prevented at least. I'm trying to remember what the last race of this Grand Prix was, but I'm drawing blanks here for a moment. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the most likely one. I think it's oh, whatever. We'll see soon enough. Mayuri, please no. Don't remember me of that. That was awful. That was just gross. That's horrible. Anka asked to move out. Hell no. Oh, thank you, Dor, for turning around there. Fuck. This looks trippy on widescreen. This thing again. I didn't even come close to it. Fuck's sake. You recall the milk wasn't even milk. Now I definitely don't want to know what it is. Also, it's really hard if you wanted to boost in this section, because if you... you need to move up and down here as well. Test said you would drink alien milk. I don't know. If it's slightly green, I don't think it's a good idea to drink. I have some milk in the fridge, actually, which I should check when it expires. Because I needed it to make pancakes, and I want to make pancakes in this week. Don't know why the scene needed to be in the film. Me neither. I have no idea why they felt the need to add that scene. Then again, the entire movie shut on Luke Skywalker, if you ask me. Fallen hobo status, yeah, pretty much dead. Which is sad. Even the worst part about all of this is that they also had to cut the extended universe for some reason. And then they just took some parts of it and just made it even worse. There's definitely something missing in that little section there. Come on. Repair that shit. That said, if you boost in here, you go ludicrous speed. You got Stinky on Animal Crossing last night and you're so happy. You make me say, uh-oh. I've not really played Animal Crossing in a week now, ever since the Pokemon DLC came out. I kind of have to agree with you there, Fliv. I never gotten the joke of it. But yeah, I've not played Animal Crossing in a week now, so... I mean, being pretty much done with the game also doesn't help, I guess. If anything, I need to fix the graveyard area, and I need to make something for a shrine somehow, but I have no idea how to even start that one.
It's a new Latin record.
God damn it, I'm thirsty. Super better. Just the time anyway. But you are the one with like Danny DeVito. I don't really care for him that much. There we go. Now what's next? A Spice Mine run. I thought this was in the second Grand Prix, but hey. Castle Miner. Oh well. You don't have the motion for Animal Crossing at the moment, just doing dailies every other day. Yeah. The only thing I really need to do is catch fish and bugs and just wait for Red to show his fucking face, but Red has barely shown up, so that's really inconsistent if you want to upgrade that thing. Let's see if I can buy something in the junkyard. What's that? Jar Jar Binks. Fuck's sake. Jar Jar Binks is a guest in this game, sadly.
You're gonna lose unless you upgrade your pod racer, I think.
Just spamming furniture in the wedding to hot pipe organs.
How do they find
I haven't even bothered with the event at all, to be honest.
They mess up my store. Hey.
I haven't bothered with it at all. The art museum will never be completed. Yeah. Not at this rate. I'd rather have more drilling than attraction at the moment. Repair, accelerate is even a downgrade. There we go, turning. That quality is horrible though. How much is the break? You don't own New Horizon despite owning a Switch and being an Animal Crossing fan. That's your confession. Well, I'm no die-hard Animal Crossing fan either, so I'm not sure what to make of it. That break is expensive. I'm not going to do that. How much for this? Okay. And how much for this? I can't afford that. Could afford that, but do I want to?
They come here. How do they find me? They come here. They mess up my store. Hey.
I'll just wait for the next race.
This part no good for you.
You better replay New Leaf. Someone gave me a download code for New Leaf. I think I played it for one evening, and that was pretty much all I played with it. I have no idea why. I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood to play something like that, I guess.
You're gonna lose unless you upgrade your pod racer, I think.
Let's just buy you, because I'm gonna need you anyway. You bought every game except City Folk and the spin-offs. What, you didn't buy Amiibo Parade? Or Amiibo Festival, whatever the hell that was. That was something. Jeez. How did you and your mother get in an argument over Animal Crossing? What the hell? He yelled at you because it was a baby game. Pretty much sounds like my dad, really.
I see that our host, the guild boss himself, the infamous Dropsuga, is about to signal the start of the race.
My dad complained at me that Metroid Prime was a baby game. Funny enough. Oh, that was a glitched texture right there. Jeez. Also, the skybox is very weird looking here. Okay, this one is pretty long, I remember. Bye, suckers. I'm sure other game I play became into the days. I know, but my dad always thought that games were a waste of time anyway. And I was going to buy a Metroid Prime Hunters on my DS, and he was like, "Nah, here, have Call of Duty, have a proper game." That game was kinda, Not necessarily say it was a bad game, but it wasn't really amazing either. Then again, it was a Call of Duty game on the Nintendo DS. What do you want? And a few weeks later, I ended up buying Prime Hunters anyway, with my money that the people gave me for the fair in town. Why would I spend my money on ride tickets if I can buy a DS game with it instead? You grew up with the game or dad, fortunately. Sometimes I wouldn't have minded that. My mom did play games from time to time, but it's like games like Tetris and stuff like that. Puzzle games. You know the like. Boost.
It's a new black record.
Yeah, my engine is going to overheat it, but I don't care. Okay, maybe I care a little bit because the shit was on fire though. Here's a hot take. I don't really like Isabelle that much. Isabelle is just alright. Then again, I really like Anka, so make of that what you will. I just thought she was cute, and apparently she is quite a thing on the internet. I'm not entirely surprised at that, because I know the internet's a bunch of thirsty bastards anyway. Oh. What did I hit? No idea what I hit there. Did I hit something? But the number 2 isn't even close to me, so there's that. There's a cute Genji of Isabelle out there. I have seen some, they are cute, but I'm not really going to say that she's my favorite thing ever of Animal Crossing, really. But hey, it's good for Nintendo that they sold a lot of Animal Crossing New Horizons, because, well, it was the perfect time for that game, really. So Nintendo got really lucky with that. Four minutes into this race and we are still just on the last half of the second lap. Jeez, this track is huge. I mean, I had my fun with Animal Crossing. I put a lot of time into that in a relatively short amount of time. Yeah, stop overheating. enjoying the while I do enjoy this game, it's no Mario Kart now. I just like the world building of it, rather, if you will, the different planets and stuff like that. I'm just kind of sad that the pod racing games never took off as much, because imagine a new pod racing game with current day graphics and stuff like that. That shit would be amazing. No, this is the Nintendo Switch, and apparently it's the PC port as well, instead of the N64 port. Oh, crap. What the hell was that? It's a minecart or something like that. It's not entirely Nintendo 64, because there was the cutscenes that weren't on the N64. Like the cutscenes every time you go to a new planet didn't show up on the N64, I can guarantee you that. So I think it's a computer version. I don't know. Still, I would really love a modern day pod racing game. It would be amazing, really. Also, they should have removed the animal racing scene in episode 8 with just the pod racing scene. Would have made the movie a lot better, if you ask me. Switch game was made for 64, then ported to PC and now Switch. Oh, so the original was the 64. I didn't know that. Back, and maybe Disney and EA will do one. I don't know. I don't know. It's not action enough for them, you know. EA only does shooty games. But there we go. That was the first Grand Prix. And the tracks are only going to get longer from now on. 40 seconds faster. Sadly, you only get like the normal price.
The fastest pod racer in the galaxy.
You mean not enough microtransactions? Well, they could technically do that, I guess, but let's not think about it. Let's not think about it. But yeah, that would be amazing if they were to do that. Then again, I'm pretty sure my computer wouldn't be able to handle it, because they will probably make it the graphics so good that, well, yeah, it's just a pain to run. And there we go. If oh, that was my keyboard. If you complete them, you get invitational circuits, invitations, and you need to complete all of those 3 to get to the 4th one. And these races are pretty damn hard. So yeah, each time you complete one, you get another one. But yeah, that was the amateur circuit. Time for the semi-pro circuit. Sunken City was a pain in the ass, I remember. Oh dear. My car, pair colored cock. No, I don't think that's going to work, Akane. Hey, let's check.
You'll not find a
Junkyard.
better deal anywhere, I think.
Speed
Oh,
upgrades are
I
usually the most
think
pricey, so yeah, that's not going to work. Maybe an acceleration one would be nice. Also quite a lot. Acceleration and top speed are usually the most pricey upgrades, so...
They come here, how do they find me?
Spinning in this game, you heard, it's a cool trick. Oh, indeed. Let's just go for it, and let's see what happens there. I remember this one being a pain in the ass, at least. The audio is a lot better now, at least. Alright, no fancy introduction. It's a bit of a letdown, come on.
It's a gorgeous evening here on the ocean world of Aqualas.
There we go.
The perfect setting for one of the most scenic pod
You can
races in
spin,
the
but no idea how to do it with these controls. Last time I tried spinning, it was an arm and a leg.
Your host, the lovely and gracious governess, the
Did you at least get a kick-ass metal mechanical hand for it back, or did you just lose it permanently? Sunken City, despite its name, is not underwater. Or at least not mostly underwater. You do get to make a lap around the stadium, I believe. When is the last time you've seen a new Need for Speed game, however? I think that's been a fair... Once again, say how silly this is, they only have one bio. That goes for most games, really. For most science fiction games. It also cuts wives somehow. I didn't know you had a wife night. Also, excuse me there for hitting the microphone. I'm just trying to itch something because my cheek is itchy. Mass Effect is more than one per planet. Yeah, but you don't see enough of the planets on Mass Effect either, really. Like Novaria is pretty much just a frozen planet, no matter what. Okay, but the change is going to be here, and there was a really weird shortcut here somewhere. And I didn't make it. It skips half of this section, and it's pretty crucial. Yep, I'm second now, because someone else took it. Because it's far away from the star. Yeah, but still. Where the hell am I going? What was that mine? But yeah, now I'm second and I have no idea where the first one is. Consider the Krogan planet is only a desert. Kinda. How far ahead did the boss get with that shortcut? Too far ahead. There he is. No, I just need to catch up to him. There he is. Hello there. Goodbye. No, I just need to make sure that I get the shortcut on the second lap. And on the third lap, otherwise I'm going to have to get this issue multiple times. It's really annoying shortcuts to get through though. But yeah, all the trucks are going to be pretty long from now onwards. Some of the Turians with metal planets. I don't remember much of it. The only time we got to the Turian homeworld was on their moon. So I can't really judge that either. You know, the Mass Effect Trilogy remake. I think more people want that. I was hoping they would announce like a remake or something for that in that conference last week, but they didn't really do anything with it, sadly. Now I need to make sure that I get in. There we go. But yeah, this skips a pretty big chunk of the lap. Well, not a big chunk, but a sizable chunk at least. And the record roller will always take that shortcut, so that's annoying. Don't know why all this was jungles and ocean if you were to Codex. I didn't read much of the Codex, sadly. I played all three games back to back, 3 years ago? Was it, oh, it's already 4 years ago, I don't remember. Time flies. I think it's 3 years ago. I'm living for that long, do I? and would have put his face in the Death Star. Didn't he do something like that? Pretty sure he did something like that. He did, Then again, I don't know much Sonic, so I might be wrong. Good. Come on, repair. Kirsten said he didn't really care for the Sonic movie, but I thought it was pretty great fun. Then again, I didn't go to that movie alone. I went with someone else instead of my parents for once, so maybe that's why I enjoyed it that much. I don't know. Excuse me? Excuse me? What the hell was that? Isn't very pleasant. All the races will start using more. Yeah, I know. When we get to that jungle planet, I don't remember the name of it. Those are some really annoying tracks. A lot of shortcuts in that one too. Okay. Yes, that burger. That hamburger was huge, like jeez. I don't get why that was still a Star Wars promotion though, because that was like a long time ago since then, but oh well. At least you like the hamburgers, so that's good. I would like to make a lap around the stadium here now. Post-credit scene. You mean the one with Tails? They are really confident they're going to make a sequel on it, aren't they? Despite them, despite the CGI studio breaking down after the movie. It's kind of sad when you hear that, I still don't get why they thought that the first design for Sonic was cute. It's like, who thought it was a good idea? Really? Who thought it was a good idea? It's a Colin Aldrich abomination. Ah, whatever, I made the finish line. 10 seconds slower though. Really tired again, badly focused and only saw something about this Sun Eggman. I'm going back to my National Warring game. Alright, night, take care. I still wonder if that were a PR move. But he also pushed back the movie, so that's a weird PR move to do. Besides, that Sonic would have been made and it would have cost money. And using the money of Gangsta's Paradise was also quite a probably also cost quite a money to use that music. Alright, Howler George. I think I remember this one. This is the Switch version. It's kind of funny how much people are wondering which platform this is. Fair enough, but yeah.
Welcome, pod racing fans, to Ando Prime, home of the
Ando Prime? It's Ando Prime, you idiot. Well, I mean, I guess they know it better, but it sounds weird.
Abu Donba.
I think I was pretty sure it was Prime instead of Prime. Oh well. The game got released with no fanfare. Yeah, it was just out all of a sudden. It's weird.
Well, I've got my money on that little scrapper Rastus Terrell. He may be small in stature, but he's got a couple of the biggest racing engines.
It's also on the PlayStation 4. I don't know, it depends on which platform you play the most. I mean, I guess you can do it in handheld, yeah, so that's that. You had to send it to me, yeah. But if it was on the front page of the Switch, I would have seen it eventually. because I would have played some Pokemon later down in the afternoon anyway. This game makes me want more new F-Zero games. God damn it, Nintendo. Give us F-Zero already. Oh. That almost is a bad idea. Peter redesigned Tails for the foot like, oh gods. Do you know that meme image of that cursed looking Tails? Probably something like that. Probably something like that. Okay, I made it. Not as clean as I would have wanted. That's your reason you're playing it, you miss F-Zero. No, this was a separate thing from F-Zero. A big part why I like F-Zero that much is because of the ludicrous metal soundtrack that some of the tracks got. Which is quite something for Nintendo games, really. Like, what was the name? Devil's Forest, I think it was? That track is pretty metal for Nintendo standards, like, jeez. And then you got such classics like the Big Blue one and Run from Silence. I don't remember the tracks though. Big Blue and Silence were definitely my favorite music tracks of the game. So I also have the shortcut on this one, but I guess I'll try to find it out next time. Probably somewhere up here. The entire aesthetics are odd. Yeah. Like, do you remember the mode selection screen from F-Zero X? It's just a bunch of big titty girls holding up a sign. Like, jeez. That's pretty not Nintendo, really. I don't know. I do like how much splitting pathways there are on the tracks here. Not on every planet that you have that, but there's quite a few planets with splitting pathways. I also like that in racing games. And I also just like how long the tracks are. Which is kind of a shame, because since Mario Kart for the 64, the tracks have gotten quite shorter, because the Bowser's Castle on that game is pretty damn long. Woo! Steamy fly! Yeah, I'm going to crash here. Worth it. Worth it. Oh. Alright, Mayuri, see you later. I swallowed and it went in the wrong throat. I've never really played Wipeout. I've played some on the Vita, from a beta I believe it was, but that's about it. I didn't feel like buying the entire game. But take care, Mayuri. See you later. Hope you sleep well. I got too excited over that gym there. Wasn't Wipeout just a PlayStation version of F-Zero anyway? Okay, so what was this shot? Straight into the wall, apparently. Go. Here we go. So where does this take me? Inside an old crush, apparently. It's quite a shortcut, though. Yes, after this race I'm going to get myself a glass of water or something. That's really painful. I bet it's a techno version of F-Zero Metal. Well, F-Zero GX also had a bunch of techno tracks, didn't it? The music direction for that game was rather different than F-Zero X. My pack of weapons, oh dear. Here we go again. Whee! This time I made it. Nice. There are also parts right next where you can go up here, but there's no point in doing so. Anyway, the number 2 is far behind me, so I'm should be able to get this. Just about to fuck up some made earlier. Just getting into the secret pathway. There we go. It's not the end yet. Oh, I tried crossing it into the wall, it didn't work. Remember the old Mario Kart commercial, 2 speeds fast and way too fast? No, I don't remember that, to be honest. A lot of new pod racer will I never use. I got more money though. Quick, be right back here while I get a drink for myself. There we go, that's better. I also opened up a window because, well, the sun is mostly gone now. So leaving in some fresh air would be nice. The Duck Derby. Oh, this guy. I don't like that guy's face.
Change your mind.
Can you not miss some extra parts in this game? Yeah, you pretty much can. I mean, you can just buy upgrades, really. It's my acceleration. Oh, I definitely want an upgrade for that.
You want that
Acceleration is really pricey, though. Sure. Yes, but not cosmetic, sadly. The sun is down. Misa Jar Jar
They
Binks!
come here, they look around, they know buy.
What the fuck's wrong with your
Why
eyes, though?
nobody buy?
Look kinda dodgy. Also, look at those feet. Those big pizza feet. Jeez. No. I don't necessarily hate Jar Jar Binks, but he's definitely, yeah, something. He's definitely something. Alright, I'm done.
Just he sure impressed us with his qualifying lap.
Suddenly almost 2 viewers. Amazing. sharp turn in the beginning. There is a lot of small shortcuts here. Alright, the track is just falling apart. Lovely. I don't remember this track though. Oh right, this section. This section I do remember. This is so weird. Got this shotgun. It's silly that I was waiting on this game to be released though, despite it being so old. I mean, I definitely have come back a bit in a day, and it's just a re-release of this. Oh, this is short.
It's a new black record.
This is a pretty short track. This is a little bit shorter too. Like I said, I would really love it if they would give us a new game like this. Maybe I should see if I can stream F-Zero X at some point. Oh dear. Warning. That's not good. Bandit shit. Working. I can just crush it or something. I think I'll just crash in a wall or something and get just a new Carter altogether. Yeah, let's just do that. And the chop turn here at the start. Okay. It's kind of a shame that they didn't add any online for this. It would have been fun, but oh well. It's already interesting that they added some weird motion control for the Joy-Cons. Not like I'm going to use it, but it's interesting they added at least. Okay. Shotguns. Braking is for wussies. Go fast. Going fast is the name of the game. Who breaks down? Jeez. No one does. There we go. At least I'm getting more money for this. Oh, right. Ordibana. Those tracks were quite something.
The wind is howling here at the abandoned gas mines aboard Ibana. Or is that the crowd? These fat gangs sure love a good pod race, and we have got one for you today.
Gas mines, huh? So I guess this is just a gas giant or something like that. That makes sense. That's a long cutscene though. That's a really long cutscene. So yeah, if you fall down here, you fall down.
I see that the dashing Ron Sanders has joined the group. He's been pod racing since he was 2.
He's been pod racing since he was 2. Interesting. But yeah, this race has a lot of tiny pathways. Need a refresher though. This is a good path to just go fast. Long stretches here. Long stretches need to go fast at least. I think think this is a ramp of some sort, and no. Oh, it's not. That was a mistake. Okay. How about you don't do that?
It's a new lap record.
Why is Yoda blood green? How do we even know that? I've never heard of that one before. I don't know, he's an alien. His blood can be any color he wants to, really. Episode 2 Dokufy. Don't remember that. That's for sure. Must crush. Maximum suffering they must endure. I can't really do it as good as Dylan can, sadly.
It's a new lap record.
Why is taurine blood blue? I don't know. I know they all have something with metal and something like that, so maybe it's oxidizing. I think I remember hearing something like that, but I'm not sure where I heard something like that. It might also be something else. All those fronts of the turbines are looking really, beat up. Good job on me. Should be fine if I just boost over the finish line here in this section. Yep. No. That was way closer than it should have been. Jeez. Oh no. That's explanation because it's an alien. Why is taurine blood blue? Because they have metal plates growing under that scale, so the blood is oxidizing. Yes. I knew it was something like that. For some reason, I knew it had something to do with oxidizing. I don't know why. I just know that. Also don't remember why I heard it before. Yeah, probably in the game, sure, but still. Yeah, that was way too close. I shouldn't have crashed into that pillar at the end. The Zoga Challenge. This is the third time we were on this planet. No, because they're born with it, so their blood is always blue. I don't remember where I heard it, though.
You find here in my shop, huh?
I see.
Putenanolia!
Brakes, however, are not
You'll
advisable. I
not
don't
find
really
a
want
better
brakes.
deal anywhere, I think, huh?
I'm just going to save up for some speed. I'm just going to skip it because we've seen it multiple times now.
It's 2 times.
It's science fiction, it doesn't have to make sense.
This Speed's got money to burn and he's put it all into his pod racer.
As long as it makes sense in the universe, it's fine, you know. Alright, so we start with this section from this very small track in the beginning of the game. And then here it splits off like that. Oh. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I don't remember most of these tracks, so... So this planet consists of spice mines. What is in fact the spice though? This is like all the Krogan spices, or might work. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, just beep. So there's a path underneath. Oh wait. Wait, that's why there's a path underneath here, because it looks back in here. Right. I mean, I guess you could say that it's later that they reuse parts of the previous tracks, but I mean, I think it makes sense. That's one of those other jumps that you need to make with boost, otherwise you just die. At least I realized it in time. What about here? Uh-oh. Oh. That's what's going on there. I see now. So that's how the track goes. I'm first place anyway, so I just need to stay ahead, but... I mean, like I said, it doesn't need to make sense, you know? I mean, there are aliens, it might as well just be a different kind of metal that we now do, right? So it might just give us a different color when you do stuff like that. Going to complain that things don't make sense, and you're going to complain about a lot of media and fantasy worlds like that. Plus, let's not forget, you can't go to Gensokyo with common sense. Yeah, last night I read the 7th volume of Forbidden Scrollery, one more left. It's kind of sad, really. It's not like it is a series that's packed with action either. It's more of a bit of slice and life in Gensokyo and random stuff happens, but it is fun to read. I'm pretty sure that Wild Horde Hermit didn't get a physical release in English. At least I need to check that. If it did, then I might consider getting it. Yeah, just beep. Oh dear. As to why I like this board racer, I just like how the turbines look, and I just like it because it's blue as well. So there's that. I think you could buy a Lego set back in the day that also had this one. I knew it had Cascano, Anakin, and Bulba. Or was the Anakin one separate? I don't remember really. I know the Anakin one was separate, and I know there was a bigger one too. With the big turbines, isn't that just Anakin's? I think that might just be Anakin's. Not sure. just wish we could swap out the pilot because I like Asgano more with the sounds he makes and stuff like that. Yeah, can't really much about that, sadly. This section. I wonder how much races are even left in this Grand Prix, I don't know. This tournament rather. I think there was one more. Why are there two more? Thick ones. Well, I guess I'll see it in due time. I'm not gonna make the jump. Oh, I did. Wow. That's amazing. I didn't know you could do that without the boost. We're almost at the end now. Just need to do any of this digging machine. Oh, it's coming up. Engine fire. Oh well. So most of my times let your turbines on fire. If your turbines are on fire, you go faster too. At least that's what you want to think. Okay, how much are there left in this tournament? So what's with these small icons in the bottom? Oh, this is the one, Barunda. Barunda was a pain in the ass, that's what it was. Oh dear, just look at that start point. I don't think I can buy that top speed upgrade yet.
I am betting
I can buy one at least.
He always wins.
Let's buy some brakes too, because we're going to need those here.
Outlanders, they come here. How do they find me?
Cooling upgrade.
Come here,
Sure.
mess up my
Just
store.
back on the cost.
Hey.
Barely have enough for repairing.
Kunatitaki Maria.
And acceleration is always just a bitch to pay, really.
Huh?
Wow, look at the price. Gods.
Putenanolia.
Why is acceleration always the most expensive part of the thing?
You race pretty good, no doubts there, huh?
Alright, let's see what this planet has. I think this might be the last race we do for today as well. So yeah, this is a bit of a jungle planet-y. I was thinking of mangrove as well, yeah.
Here we are, high above Barunda, in the capital city of Mayanitsa. Our host, the eminent High Priestess, Maya Fayana, has taken her place at the balcony.
But yeah, this place has some really nasty and annoying tracks. Not sure when and where though, but I think the final racing track was also in this one. The last one in the Invitational. It was inside of a volcano now I think about it. Funny beach time. Beaches. going to be. Oh yeah, this is a hidden shortcut, if you will. It's not really in that well. I think it was a track already though. We're going back out. Okay, so we need to be a bit more careful in that jungle area because those turns were really tight and annoying. As a kid I thought this was Naboo for some reason, but I have no idea why. Go, back up here. Oh right, those pillars. I remember crashing into those pillars. I'm so sorry, but I can't really keep up with chat at the moment. Hello there. One there. Yep. Okay, I'm going to need to get back in first position now. At this point I might as well just crash in the wall and get a new quad racer. It's broken. Put a tilt on it now. It's just drifting to the left without me even doing anything for that. Well, I'm back in first place. I'm just going to crash into a wall to get this shit kicked out, I think. Alternatively, I can just use this part to repair and brake. Got it? I don't do well with sharp turns like this. I want to go fast, not break down, you know. Okay, seems to have made it without needing to crash this thing. Alright, I can see you later. Just seeing it in the corner of my eye. Oh, you're catching up to me again, are you? Alright. Just back up to the line. I need to buy that last bit right at some point. Pretty soon, I'm afraid. Because I'm spending a lot of time repairing here. This one always gets me. I just fixed the damn thing and now I need to repair it again. Damn it. Hello there. What do you think you were doing? I'm just going to... Third position now, though. That's not pleasant. Get out of my way. There we go, back in first place. Now I just need to get the proper lead. Get this horrible part again. Section. As evidenced by me crashing in the walls all the damn time. At least it's nice to know that drifting is a thing in this game, because I didn't know that before, so I would have been crashing even more if I didn't know that. aggression much at least. Come on, not bad at. Almost at the end. Almost at the end. Please don't get you to me, good. Guess this is a Switch version, yeah. What did I miss? I'll probably take a lot of damage as well because I'm not good. Bumpy breakers. Can you increase the microphone volume? But the microphone is pretty loud. At least compared to the game audio. I guess I'm just not talking loud enough. I'm going to do this one and that's going to be it, I think, for tonight. Bumpy ruse.
Outlanders.
Let's buy
They
that last
come
bit,
here.
right?
How do they find me? They come here,
buy bots.
mess up my store. Hey!
Acceleration is probably going to be too expensive.
Giovanna
Yeah.
Pihota, Mindia, huh?
The more turning is nice.
Outlanders. They come here. How do they find me?
But alright, last race for tonight. Then I can see if I can finish this off in one more part. Would be funny. Change vehicle? No, I never changed my vehicle. Oh, why'd we start up here now? Start up here. I forgot about that. Okay, what was the rest of this track? Because I literally have no idea. I could have boosted more by the looks of it, but I can see why this track is named Bumpy because, well, that's fake. Get out of here with your sharp turns. I don't like this track very much. Hello there, buddy. Oh no! That is not what I thought it would be. Like slide doors too. Dylan's online already? Well, it's gonna have to wait though on this section again. Oh, fuck. Well, at least he doesn't seem to be using the shortcut. So Dylan's online early for once. Oh fuck, that's a very sharp turn. Jeez. What is Dylan playing anyway today? Could you tell me that? This finish line? 3 minutes per track, jeez, this is long. SpongeBob? Oh dear. Here's our take though, I don't really care for SpongeBob, so I'm just going to finish this in time. But yeah, this track is really long. I don't mind long tracks, but I don't think I like it that much either. I thought he was going to play Rock Maiden today, that he said. And Kirby. I wanted to see more Rock Maiden, he was almost done with that. Oh well. Every time we talk about him, people on YouTube are going to be wondering, what the hell is she talking about? But yeah, I didn't really grow up with SpongeBob, so I don't really care for SpongeBob, to be honest. Which is probably a hot take for a lot of people, because I know a lot of people like him. Dear God, this track is long. Lucky with this does at least. What does? Doors. So let's be sure that we can now. Good. It's a time waster for you. Okay, now be sure to not crash into the wall here. There we go. That's better. Had an emotion on television. I wouldn't disagree with that. There's a lot of shit in television, really. I rarely watch television anyway, so guess that.
It's a new Black Rider.
Okay, this is infinitely better than the first lap I had here. Well, one more lap and finishes off. Sure as always long. Jeez. At least it seems that I've got a proper lead now as well. Which is good, because I hate sections like this with sharp turns. And only sharp turns. Oh, no, we can still see him on the map. It's closer than I thought. It's closer than I thought. General dress like for door texture. At least I know to drift now. Yeah. I've played this game for years without any knowledge that it had a drift. So there's that. Knowing that definitely helps me. Why is the ground shaking? By all means, I should crash in those overarching arches, but apparently not. Timing in those doors though, if you just barely have one that's opening, you can closing, you can get to the other one that's opening. The thing is, you have to imagine how big all these things and obstacles are really, because these sport races are quite big alone. What the hell was that? I don't remember it being blue there before. The speed do, yeah. Oh. But I broke. Damn it. Well, I have enough of a lead anyway that it doesn't really matter much. Yeah, I don't... That's second person. But yeah, we can do the last tournament next stream then. Or when I stream this, it is. And the last one in the Invitational is definitely going to be a bit harder though. There we go. 300 kilometers per hour, yeah, there's that. And we got the last pod racer here. And we got the prize.
The fastest pod racer in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Aldar Beto.
His body looks so weird. Can't skip this. That's annoying. But yeah, that gives me the second track unlocked on the Invitational, so there's that. The third one you will get after the next tournament, and the last one you get after completing all 3 tracks here. Abyss. Endo Prime Centrum, Abyss. But yeah, next time it's the Galactic Pod Racing Circuit. Which is going to be hard, so yeah, that's going to be something. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. For watching and see you next time. Bye bye.